for Dane, if his medevac count is very, very low, of course, kind of handing those over there to the Zerg, and Demi is now kind of re-establishing himself now on that 4-base economy. But has he made his spawning pool? Yes, he has. That's over at the natural. And that Widowmine going off once again on top of the mutas this time.
Yeah, the Widowmine's actually moving into the third mineral line now, but we'll have to have a look at that later. But the Widowmine's attacking the place is still alive. DemiLove is not cleaning them up, so it just gives a really good position for the Marines to move into.
Yeah, a lot of those Widowmines are on cooldown, so that Marine, a little push down there, gets cleaned up instantaneously by those Lings. There is a pool, a nice army pool down here from Evo. He's got, from Dane, as a lot of medivacs with that composition have been rebuilt. He's back up to 6 by the look of things, with more on the way. And now he looks like he's going to... Demi's going to counterattack once again down to this 4th base. He sends his mutas over, but there is an army to greet him, and he needs to pull out of there as soon as possible.
This game's... Dane is definitely in the lead, but I think DemiLove's doing okay to hold on here. There is actually another Widowmine in the main base with 13 kills there.
Yeah.
Didn't see that.
I think they got cleaned up.
Sneaking these in.
Did they oh no, it's moved over. It's not quite in the range of the mineral line anymore.
Yeah, he needs to move that a tiny bit. Just missing that drone right there.
Yep.
Double drop going across the top of the map though.
Yeah, the mutas are out of position as well. What units does he have at home to defend? Where are they actually sitting? They're all down at this 4th base right now, so this double drop is actually going to move to the 3rd and not the main, and try and clean up as many units as he can. And now he's finally pulling it back, but will the damage get done beforehand?
Yeah, it looks like the drop will be cleaned up. Well, not cleaned up, but he's going to move into the main base now. Yeah, not too much in the main base. Most of the drones have transferred away from here, so he's going to be able to kill that. But this is giving Dane an opening to move down to the 4th base. Look at this push.
Yes.
Widowmine.
Yeah, the muta's getting cleaned up in the main, actually going up against that bio, and now here we go. Demi pulls in huge baneling connections on that Marine, on those Marines, and he's pushing it back very, very simply there. That was a bit of a mistake there by Dane, and basically loses his entire army there to a few banelings.
That was an amazing engagement there for DemiLove. He just caught Dane. He wasn't really looking. I think he was looking at the main base, maybe macroing it, is something like that, but he got caught off guard. The banelings did massive damage. Look at all these Widowmines at the 4th base. The mutas are going there now.
Oh, one goes off, so he does see them at the last second. He's not going to be able to pick those other ones off, though. That was 6 Widowmines in wait. Wow, that's some sneaky defense there for Dane, and he's actually engaging these Marines head on. He's losing a lot of mutas there. Demi, get out.
Ouch. He's down to 10 mutas now. Let's have a look how many... He's lost 29 mutas over the entirety of the game, and he needs to rebuild them right now because muta harass, counterattacks... Looking at another base, which is what he's doing right now, but the supply is not looking good for him, along with the bank of Dane as well. He's going to get some really good engagements if he wants to hold on for the rest of this game.
Yeah, there's another drop moving in, but it looks like the mutas are going to catch this one before it gets anything done. So that's going to be a nice little pickup there for Demi. 10 supply gone there for the Terran. And he's going to move in to siege this 4th base once again, but Demi's basically already set up. He's got plenty of banelings, more on the way, Lings here, and the mutas are actually going to counterattack while this... push comes forward, so he feels confident he's going to defend this. Oh, the Widowmine's going every which way there, but not quite hitting the banelings at all, but that's almost all the army there for... That's half the army going, sorry, for DemiLove here to defend this 4th. And he's going to push forward. Those banelings basically get taken down, no problem at all. All these Widowmines are on cooldown, except for 2 at the back there in front of the Marines. He's going to push forward, maybe detonate on top of those Widowmines to clean them up. That is going to be a good pickup for him, of course, to pick them. But the Marine count is pretty high right now, and he needs to come back across the other side of the map. The Marines were defending that 4th base there from the mutas, and here we go. The more banelings coming in. Not so great splits there at the start, but now he's moving in. There's still no splits coming out. He's just kind of running away and getting out as much as he can. He does pick up a few more Marines before swinging out, but was that the mistake he didn't need to make right now as the mutas swing in right on top of these medivacs and nothing underneath them to defend?
Wow, so many medivacs going to go down here. There's loads of them. They've got Marines in them as well. He does manage to get back to his base now, and DemiLove has managed to establish another hatchery.
And he actually takes the supply lead.
Yeah, the bank's slowly getting smaller for Dane. The supply is getting closer. Is DemiLove holding on here? Is the 3-3 out for Dane? Yeah, there is. Okay, so that's going to get nasty for DemiLove now. He hasn't got the hive. It's going to be really hard for him to sneak it out as well in the way this game's going.
Yeah, he doesn't even have his infestation pit yet.
Yeah, he's on such a low economy. Dane's constantly pressuring. He's got a lot of turrets up at his planetary now. He's going to go in for it. He's going to go for the dive on this planetary.
Yeah, he's got his
Can he
plus
make
to
it
attack.
happen?
He's got, oh, that turret does go down a few, everything, oh, so many meters joining this fight right now. He does get in, he kills all the missile turrets. He got a few SCVs, of course, hugging onto those missile turrets, and he takes his workers kill count up to about 25. I mean, it's not huge compared to Dane. Dane killing 42 of DemiLove's workers so far over this game, but just Demi now is basically containing the Terran on his side of the map right now while he gets his economy back up and rolling once again. His bank is going to start building up pretty soon when he does reach that max. And Dane actually kind of getting his supply caught up right now, especially with that 4-base economy.
Yeah, DemiLove just keep harassing this 4th base. That's exactly what he needs to do. Dane has been slow on taking his 5th base here. As you can see, the 3rd base is mined out. The natural's nearly mined out as well. So basically, he's on 1 base economy here. And DemiLove's got 2 bases. So big drop on the left side of the map though, when he's pushing down to the 5th base right here as well. How is DemiLove going to control this? It's like he's going to sacrifice the 5th base.
Yeah, he moves the drones out straight away, only minimises his losses there of the drones. Very smart there by DemiLove, as he's looks like he's just going to reposition himself, clean up this drop, and be ready to defend the front when these Marines are ready to push in. And it looks like he does clean up this drop fairly gingerly, and that's pretty much no threat anymore. He does clean up the medivac, and now he can just set up over here on the creep at the 3rd and just be able to get ready for an attack. But it looks like he's... Okay, I thought he was moving around the wrong way there for a second to go for a counterattack, but no, Dane's actually going to have to go home because he sees the army that DemiLove is possessing right now, and he is down in supply once again.
He has got a bit of a bank though. If he spent that, he would be at the same supply. Well, he just spent it now. Oh, he's going to find this command center that was sneaking across the middle. That's going to get taken down. Yeah,
trying to take a... That's a funny base for Demi to be taking, honestly, but he is kind of building that side down, especially with the 4th over there. So he's kind of taking a base on the wrong side of the map, but I mean map-wise, but I mean it's going to be his base. He can protect it. He's got the army there, but these rocks need to go down as soon as possible. No, he does force a cancel on that base. So that base is not Demi's right now. And those rocks are going to be taken down anyway by Dane. It looks like he might just pressure through this gap, but there's so many units here for Demi right now. He's supply cap, but he is maxed.
Yeah, he is maxed.
There's a hidden Thor under those medivacs as well. There he is.
He probably wants to look at sneaking out a hive around now. He's actually got the possibility to do it now without being too risky. He can just sneak in. Does he have an infestation pip?
No, I still don't think he's made it, no. And yeah, his bases are starting to mine out right now. He's going to try and retake the 5th back up at the top side of the map where he originally tried, but yeah, I reckon that one will be pretty safe by now, as it looks like Dane is just going to pressure this bottom left side of the map here at the 4th. And pretty soon this, I mean, it's starting to look pretty bare on the minerals at the 4th anyway.
Really fine line right now. It's going to come down to this engagement.
Coming in from every direction. Bailing's on top of absolutely every Marine right now, and they're crashing through. The Thor goes down. The Marines are by themselves. The medivacs need to get them out, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. The boost comes in, and it's almost worn out. The Marines are, the mutas are on top of everything right now as the medivacs start to go down. Only 4 left, and no, they're not going to make it out of here alive. All those medivacs going down. The Marines being pushed all the way back. A counterattack, though, with some Marines going up to that right side of the map, but it isn't going to help him. Demi can kind of just push forward into the bases right now, but he is just kind of tunnel vision on defending his bases right now when he could be counterattacking. He does have some Lings and Banes hiding down here, though. I wonder if that's a mistake. No, he's just going to move in. No, he's just moving around and right in front of the face of the Terran army there. But he is going to clean up some more Vedimax and some more Marines. The drones are saved, though. They're moved off into the corner. And things are just going to like slow down just for a little bit while both players regather themselves.
Yeah, Dane really needs to look at taking that bottom left base. It's like he's forgotten about it because he tried to take the middle base first, which is not a healthy base to take. It's really easy to engage. Mine's there, nearly doing a bit of damage to the mutas, but this is looking really good for DemiLove now. He's got time to take the base as well. He just needs to be a bit careful with these mutas, and as long as he's careful with those, then he should be fine, since everything's nearly mined out for Dane right now.
And he's pretty much mined out for Demi right now. I mean, he's only really got this 4th base. It's looking a bit bare right now, and his natural's basically mined out. His save's basically mined out, and there's only a little bit of mining going on up in the main as well. So he needs to be able to spend that gas, but he won't be able to with the mineral economy right now for him.
Yeah, and DemiLove's going to look back at this position before the planetary gets the blinks moving in. Widowman's doing a bit of damage. Can he get the Banes next? He doesn't have to. He's pushed back right now. Looks like DemiLove wants to take the win in this game. Dane's holding on. Bailing's rolling.
the splits were pretty good there from Dane, and he's holding on. The mutas are being pushed back. He loses a lot of mutas there, Demi. He loses all of his Grand Army. He needs to pull back. A lot of mules being thrown down at that base, and he's going to be able to stabilize and hold this on. And he's got plenty of Marines here to defend, especially just against mutas, but a lot more mules being dropped as well. So that mineral bank is just going to start climbing here for Dane, unless he just spams A on those barracks, of course. And now the muta's going to come in, try and engage on top of these Marines once again. He's going to... I don't think this is a good trade here for Demi. He's losing mutas everywhere, and Demi just GG's.